Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Tanaka gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around.
A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Stephen Piscotty becomes out number 2 this inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tapper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. It kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a splitter starts things off with a cold strike 1. Hit hard towards center. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Ball and a strike. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Jed Lowry would be next. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping up now, Jed Lowry. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. At the plate, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A's threaten but leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. As we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Wind up and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Hit in the air down the left field line. After it is Gardner. 2 down. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for Oakland, Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 22. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. A's go quietly there. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Zero. 1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Adeiny Echeverria. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Up next,
nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And the runner back. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a high pop-up. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Matt Chapman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Chapman.
Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Chris Davis now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely feeling right now, so this is a big moment in this game. His teammates can pick him up and drive him in now. That might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. Now pitching for the We're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Sean Kelly enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Lowry calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Kelly, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but the
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He starts off the inning against the guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive for me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was
hit high and deep to left field. Gardner going back, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Piscotty, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
3-0 to him now. Chad Pinder, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
first offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1. Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch to the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to strike the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman brings it in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ballgame. And on cue, here it was, back in the 7th inning. Solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. And a whip at a good slider that time.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner is there. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. That's a setup pitch right there. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Soft liner to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Here's Merrill-Petit. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the game.
Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Chapman has it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-0 New York. So striding in, Matt Olson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria has it, and there's 1 down now. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The 2-1 home. It's a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4 in the ball game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Echeverria's there on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Now to the plate, Chet Pinder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Too high, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 2-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. So a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Chad Green takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Piscotty on third. Pinder at second with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Masahiro Tanaka is the winning pitcher of record. Mike Fiers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.